Hello. Mic test. 1 2 1 2. Can you guys hear me? The reason I even asked that is because well, you know what? Let me just show you actually. Let's see. I got a new webcam. A new mic. I got a new mic. I hope it sounds good. It took me a while to tinker around with the settings on it. So, you know, I'm probably gonna have to, you know, adjust some more things. Yeah. I got a new mic though. It's it's one of those ones with like the arm, you know, so I can extend it out, which is really nice. This thing was a pain to set up, by the way, but I really like it. It's I think it's the HyperX Quadcast, I believe it's what it's called, Quadcast S. With the stand, I got a really good deal on it actually. Paid like what, I think 120 bucks. It's like normally 200 something. Yeah, it's quite the good deal that I found. But in case you guys aren't aware, the reason I actually I got a new mic is because my other one decided to stop working essentially. I mean, I guess it technically was working, but not really. You know, it was more in the sense that it would just basically rupture your eardrums, you know, just because of the ear piercing sound that would come through it. And again, I don't know if it was the microphone or the mixer, but regardless, I just tossed that shit. I tossed all that shit out and just got a new mic. So I hope it sounds good. I don't know if anybody's actually here watching, but you know, yeah, if you guys can, just, you know, tell me if everything sounds good to you. If anybody's here watching, anyway, I would appreciate it. Also, I don't know how the music sounds as well, if that's... Because again, this is all new right now. This is like... I did do a little bit of testing beforehand, but... yeah. This was a pain to set up, I'm gonna be honest. So I just hope everything sounds good. I'll probably still change things, you know, as we, you know, do the stream probably, or just, I don't know, we'll see. But, you know, I hope it, yeah, like, I hope it sounds good enough for now. But I want to thank you guys for coming in, if anybody is here. I want to thank you guys for coming in. One thing you will notice is that if I scoot back like this, you probably can't hear me as well. So that's why I'm going to try to do this, if I can remember to do that. You know, I still don't really know also how close I should be to the microphone itself. Like, do I want to, I mean, obviously I don't want to go like all the way up to the microphone, but, you know, I think like right there, maybe, like, pretty good distance. I don't know. I could also maybe push it back, but I feel like that might be, you know, it's also just trying to figure out the right angle and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I like this thing though. It's fucking awesome. It's cool. It's definitely gonna be, you know, I got to get used to it after using that one mic for so long, you know, that went on my face, which I still prefer. I love that thing. I'm really sad that, you know, that, you know, I'm not using that anymore, but I don't know. It's for the best that I switch. I knew that thing was going to go out eventually. Been using it for a long time. Hey Zeus, what's up, man? Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into Borderlands. Go ahead and jump into Borderlands. I have no idea how this is going to sound, by the way, so, you know, if it's too loud, too quiet, please let me know. This might be too loud for me. I might have to lower the volume for myself. Let's see, why isn't it starting? What? Hold on. Setup will be worth it. Yes. Okay, that's really loud for me. Fuck me. Hold on. Jesus Christ. For you guys, it's probably, you know, different, because again, with my stream, I have different settings. Like, the volume for me is going to be different for you guys, but hopefully for you guys, it's fine. I just like things quieter than normal, you know? I don't like things blasting in my ear while I try to talk. So anyway. Oh, also, you guys can't see the game. I just noticed that. Now, hopefully you can. And you guys will, you know, you'll have to get used to this giant ass mic in the camera now, you know, in the frame. But hopefully it's not. You know, I might turn off this blue color as well. Maybe just having no light would help. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. You can basically change the color to anything you want. I think it's like, you can even make it, you know, change colors, just like cycle through colors if you want. But I wanted to stick with like a, you know, because I didn't want it to go green, because then I would imagine that would fuck up, you know, my green screen a little bit. Like, it would kind of interfere with that. So I just went with blue. I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, now I just gotta, you know, get used to the fact that, like, I gotta adjust this thing like a lot. I'm gonna have to adjust it a lot probably. Is this a good distance, by the way? Just from the microphone? In terms of volume, like, you think this is pretty good so far? I'm gonna have to, like, go back through the stream after, you know, after the fact, and just kind of see for myself, you know, like, or rather listen, to, you know, to everything, and just, you know, kind of adjust it accordingly. This is kind of a test stream if you think about it, just to you know, to test this out proper. Made some pumpkin spice. You know, that's another thing. These cords in the way. I don't know. Let me bring this closer. There we go. Okay. Does the game sound good for you guys? So obviously that's very important. But yeah, I tinkered around with this mic a lot before the stream. I wanted to make sure I got it set up. You know, I didn't, you know, obviously I didn't get to fully test it, but I think I'm pretty happy with how I, you know, how it turned out. Because obviously, you know, I had to redo all my settings, because they were adjusted for my old mic, right? So I had to, you know, redo everything, because this mic's obviously very different from that other one. Everything sounds great. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. What was I even doing? Oh, gods. I have to get more of these fucking components. You know, while I'm over here, I may as well hit up the gift shop, you know? May as well. See what we can get. Hope you guys are having a good... Ooh. Look at that stinger. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday, by the way. I was actually going to go live sooner. It's just I was just tinkering around with this microphone. Which took longer than I really thought it would. Partially because I'm picky, you know? I like to... I'm very picky with how things sound and look. Which is why, you know, that's part of why I always ask you guys, like, hey, how does this sound? How does this look? You know? Yeah. I just want everything to be to my liking. You know what I mean? Claptrap components, 60 out of 150. I think somebody said in my last stream that there's still one more mission after this one. One more Claptrap component collecting mission after this one. So that's unfortunate. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm hoping that we'll be able to start the Nox DLC today. This stream will probably be a little shorter just because I am starting a little later than I would have liked. But we'll see. We'll kind of see how this goes. Oh, look at that equalizer. Level 69. Look at that. Dude. That looks actually pretty freaking decent. I don't know. I'm gonna buy that. That might be stupid. It might not actually be that great, but I don't know, why the fuck not, you know? Oh yeah, the Bone Duster. Dude, I can't wait to fucking launch some more bitches with this thing. Oh my god, just like, oh dude, he just ricocheted off the fucking rock, dude. That was awesome. Come here, coward. Nice. Oh, they're all grouped up. Oh, dude, you know what? I wish this thing would have procced right there. That would have been so sick. Come on, proc. Oh, dude, that would be so fucking perfect when they're all grouped up like that. If I can get the fire blast. Oh, dude, this thing is just so fun. Never gets old. It really doesn't. I think I said this in the last stream, but I could just do a playthrough with only this gun, like only using this gun, and I would be just like having a hell of a good time the entire way through. You guys want to see that? A Bone Duster only playthrough? I mean, I don't know if it would be as entertaining for you guys as it you know would be for me, but and I mean, really, like, I don't know. It's not really much of a challenge run either, though, because this thing just fucks shit up. I think it would really just carry me. There might be certain points where it would be a problem, like maybe fighting up against, like, Nox or something, or, obviously Cromrax. That would be an issue, I think. Oh, there's, of course it procs right there. I don't even think, of course. I guess I hit two enemies with that. Oh, parts, yes. I gotta grab the parts. Oh, and I forgot to activate the vial, of course. Mediocre. See, I always realize it at some point. I mean, I think there have been times where I, you know, do go a long time without activating it, but I usually am pretty good with at least remembering sooner rather than later, you know? Why? No, I actually didn't mean to launch him. Oh, fuck. No! Fuck! Okay, hold on. We're good, we're good. Maybe. Yes. Bastion. I think this is the Bastion, right? Yeah. Oh, dude. The Abaddon. That's what I should pull out right now. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Exterminate! There we go. Now we're fucking shit up. So like, is the Bone Duster something that was cut from the game or fan-made? Well, it's part of the it's part of TCD's Arsenal mods, and it's actually taken straight from Bulletstorm, the video game Bulletstorm. Like, it's like a one-to-one, basically almost a one-to-one recreation of the Bone Duster from that game. It's really awesome. You should look it up, by the way. If you haven't, you know, played Bulletstorm or just seen the Bone Duster in action, like, from that game, you should look it up, and you'll be able to tell, like, holy shit, like TCD did a really good job at essentially bringing that weapon over to this game. Oh my god, a fucking Artemis. Dude. Holy shit, okay. I don't even know. What do I guess, honestly, the Bastion. The Bastion, yeah. Fuck, that guy's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Come on. Not if I kill him first. Oh shit, whoops. I forgot. I forgot I had the, yeah, what's that grenade? The Limnic Eruption. Whoops. I just threw a lot of those out there. Now I can't even get to the damn weapon. There we go. But honestly, if you guys haven't checked out the Arsenal, you definitely should. It's one of the best mods for this game. Same with the Iridian Overhaul. Such a great mod. Also, I had to do something here. Sorry, I just got to bring OBS over here. There we go. Such a fantastic mod. Or mods, both of them. And they work together really well. The only problem with the Iridian Overhaul is that I'm pretty sure in the, with the next version that's going to come out, it's going to require editable base maps, which unfortunately the Arsenal is not compatible with. But thankfully, I've heard that Sleep and TCD are working on actually making it compatible, which is great. Ooh, let's see, hold on. Oh shit, do I not? I don't even have it. Yeah, I only have the Jackal, dude. Yeah, let's actually use that. That'll be good. It's got team, let's see, +6 team scavenge extra items and +4 team find rare items. Plus 90% team ignite damage. Of course, ransack, swipe, and lethal strike. Oh, yes. So, since I'm using this thing, that means that, oh my god, like, imagine that with the Hellfire. Holy shit, yeah. Dude, if I find like a really good Hellfire with that, that is gonna... I can't imagine, actually. And by the way, this thing is not just fire. As you can tell, there's also some corrosive in there. It's a, it's a dual element weapon, essentially. It's also got the gimmick of where, when you aim down the sight and shoot, you really only have to tap the trigger because it's just going to auto-fire. So it's kind of like the chopper in that sense, but it's only when you aim. When you hit fire, you have to hold the trigger to shoot, just like with any other machine gun. It's another gimmick of this weapon. I love the Artemis. So this is actually a really good Artemis, I think. I feel like this is a really good find. Ammo regeneration plus 89% Iridian cooldown rate, dude. What? That's cool. Excuse me. Oil can! Oil can! Oh, I thought I saw a pearlescent there. More panties. My god, this is... I swear to god, I've gotten so many panties in this playthrough. It's insane. Let's see, parts. God, dude, this is such an annoying quest. Quests. Fucking hate these. More bobbleheads. I feel like that is How many bobbleheads did I even get? I feel like bobbleheads are actually pretty rare. Like I think they're the rarest thing that they can drop. I could be wrong. That's just usually, at least that's how it is for me. I feel like the bobbleheads are not something that I see very often compared to some of the other things, like panties. Game loves to give me those. But I think that was like the, what, the second or third bobblehead that I found? It's really cool. Make sure I get all the parts, you know? God, I'm going to be so glad when this is done, and then I can start the Nox DLC. Oh, it's going to be so nice. Not only will this be done, and these missions will, these collectathon type missions will be just complete, but I get to start arguably the best DLC in this entire franchise, I would say. At least, in my opinion, it is. Okay. I think that's good. Now we just gotta save and quit, come back in. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hopefully not. Hopefully it actually cuts it out to where you can't, but you probably are hearing the dog barking in the background. That was a problem with my other mic, is that would not be cut out. What is cool about this mic, though, is that I can make it so, it only picks up sound from like a certain angle if I want to, or certain angles. But I don't know. I don't know if it's the dog is really loud, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's picking that up. Which I don't mind. I mean, it's just annoying, I wish I could do something about that, but I don't know. See these wires, man? They just get in the way. Maybe if I bring this more over here, I can't really do that. It is nice though. You'll notice that my earbuds are actually plugged into the mic itself, which now I don't have to have these plugged into this random ass fucking mixer over here. Because I actually, for some reason, I had two mixers. Technically, this one's like a mixer and a mic together, which I never used. I never used the mic. I know. I don't even know if it still works, to be honest, but I would always plug my earbuds into that, just because that would, that's how I would listen. Because I don't think my earbuds can actually reach my PC, you know what I mean? Without, I guess I could get maybe an extender, but yeah, it's really convenient. This has like a, what do you even call that? Type of slot. It's like a, an audio port. The actual name slips my mind. All right. And yes, I will remember to activate the vial. I might actually have to end up... I feel like I'm running low on these vials. I'm probably going to have to restock them in Willow Tree. Especially if I have to, keep activating them. Like in this case where I basically am having to farm a little bit, save and quit, and then reactivate it, and, just basically doing that over and over again. I feel like I'm going through a lot of vials. Let's see. Check this again. Why not? Oh, Guardian. Not very good, though. And you know what? We can actually just run past these guys. There's really no reason to kill these guys unless I maybe want to get, like, maybe have, like, an extra chance of finding custom item or something, but really not that worried about it. I just want to get this farming done as soon as possible. And once again, I love how this thing, when I hit these robots with it, they make a fleshy sound, like the nails, you know, go through, and it's because that's just how this, I guess, this gun was programmed. It was basically when it strikes enemies, it makes that sound. But you know, obviously these guys aren't fleshy; they're made of metal and shit. So I just find that hilarious. Oh god. Nice. How do you like them apples? Oh yeah, Limnic Eruption. Dude, that's a good spot for it, actually. That's awesome. It's also good to basically plant that on their spawn points, like this. You know, that way they'll spawn and basically just die. Look at that. Just spawn killing, essentially. I just gotta be careful that I don't step in it. Oh, what? Where'd that bitch come from? I did not see. Maybe it was just out of my view or something right there. What the fuck? Excuse me. Bloodwing. Get him. Get him, girl. Yeah, this thing is also really good. What's this? You know, at some point can't fucking speak. At some point, I would also like to return to Borderlands 2. I don't know if you guys would like to see that, but even just, you know, even if I was just doing some end game farming or something, I don't know. I don't know if I'll do like another playthrough necessarily, but just like dink around on my max level characters for lulz. Maybe try some more mods. I don't know. Hammerhead, nice. I just have not played Borderlands 2 in ages. I think the last time I actually played Borderlands 2 was when I checked out Joltz's Roguelands mod. Which, does anybody know if that's been updated? I'm sure it has been, because I haven't played it since it basically when it came out. I'm sure they've you know, it's been, maybe it has more content now and stuff. But I really enjoyed that mod. I'd actually like to get back and play some more of that. I thought that was really fun. You know, I think the only complaint from what I remember that I had with it was the some of the side objectives were really annoying. Like the ones where you had to find like the hidden stuff in the environment, like, oh, find 3 tires or whatever, and like they were pretty fucking hidden at times. Like those were kind of annoying just because they would kill the pace, and they'd be like really fucking hidden sometimes. Like I just wouldn't be able to find some of them. So I feel like they could have maybe changed those up, added some more interesting objectives. Instead of like, oh, find like 3 things that just blend right into the environment and that are hard to find for no reason, you know? Because again, it would just kill the pacing. Like I would just spend more time looking for those things rather than actually killing shit and, you know, playing the mod, essentially. Like I'm sure it's easy for somebody like Joltz, you know, because he was like part, you know, I wouldn't say he made it, but he was definitely, well, he was one of the people who made the mod, so obviously, you know, he would know where those things are and he wouldn't have trouble finding them. So yeah, I wonder if that was addressed. I mean, again, I don't mind those objectives, like if they're more sparse, you know, and there's a lot more variety. Because again, I feel like they could have done more with the objectives. Like that was usually what the bonus objectives were. Was like, oh, go find these hidden fucking barrels or tires or whatever the hell. And again, it usually is something that blends very well into the environment. So it was like really difficult to find. It's not like this prop that like really stands out, you know what I mean? So what happens if I excuse me, what happens if I bring this back like that? I know that looks kind of weird. I could even maybe move it even a little bit further back. I don't know. Maybe I'll try that out, see how that sounds. Again, at any point though, I mean, if the audio is like too quiet, too loud, just let me know. Give me some feedback, you know? Because this really is like a team effort, just when it comes to, you know, trying these things. Just because I'm not able to really listen, you know, to, you know, to the stream itself. So I can't really gauge, you know, and technically I can do that, especially with this microphone. It actually, you know, that is one of the cool things about it, but I don't like to do it. I honestly just don't, you know, it's very hard for me to like gauge the volume when I'm like essentially, you know, when I'm listening to myself at the same time as I talk. I don't know what it is, but I just find it to be very difficult to, you know, because I'm not only like hearing myself, but like I'm hearing what it sounds like through the volume or through the through OBS, and it's very like it doesn't really tell me much. I don't know how people actually use that as a tool. I'm sure I'm maybe missing something. It's like, how the fuck do you like actually gauge anything out of that? It's like, I don't know. It's weird. And it's one of those things where you have to kind of try it to like understand what the hell I'm even talking about here. But I think there's even some streamers out there who just like actually have, I think what is it called, like mic monitoring? You know, it's where you monitor the volume. As you speak, you know, you hear what you're, you know, how you hear it through your headset or through your earbuds or whatever the hell, right? And some streamers, I'm pretty sure what was like was it Man vs. Game who like left that shit on like the entire time he would stream. I'm just like, how the fuck? Like, it's also very disorienting, just like constantly hearing yourself like that. I don't know. Trips me up a little bit. Anyway. Did I get all the parts? I think I got basically everything, mostly everything. I might have missed a couple things, I don't know. It's okay if I miss, you know, a couple parts, whatever. Not a big deal at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm really liking this microphone. It's pretty awesome. At the bottom of this, you've got like a little gain. You can like adjust the gain on it, which is really cool. And then if I tap this up here, if I tap the top, let's actually see if this works. So I don't know if you guys heard what I just said right there, but if you didn't, that means it worked. And I could have just got this thing like, you know, just left it with the desk mount that comes with. But I wanted to get this arm just because I like to have the mic kind of move with me. You know what I mean? So the audio stays more consistent. I'm sure there's a way for me to kind of keep it in place and have the audio I don't know if that's a thing, like have it dynamically kind of adjust. I don't know if that's a thing. But that's why I liked my old microphone, because again, it was on my face, so I could move any which way and like it would just, the audio would always stay the same, which is really nice. I liked that. So this was like the next best thing for me you know, without getting one of those kind of microphones, because I don't know, those were expensive. Like that one was expensive when I purchased it before. And I also wanted something simpler, you know. This one's like pretty, it's like a plug and play microphone. Pretty popular as well, pretty popular one. I don't know why I'm killing these guys. Also, I know I didn't activate the vial. Get the fuck out of my way, bitch. Just let me die. Anyway, do you guys have any fun plans this weekend? Any games you're playing? Any shows, movies you're watching? My girlfriend and I, we actually just finished watching season 1 of The Traitors on Peacock. Pretty good show. I enjoyed it. Oh god. It's just like one of those, like, you know, reality game shows, you know? So if you're into that kind of thing. God, it's so fun just blowing their limbs off with this gun, man. Of course it just always procs at the worst possible fucking time. Like, come on, dude. Throw some, yeah, let's throw one of those in there. Also, Talsal Bloodwing. I feel like I'm playing much better than I was in the last stream. I was playing like fucking garbage in the last stream, dude. I remember going down left and right. I just was not focused that day. Didn't help that I didn't get much sleep the night before. I think today I'm actually somewhat rested, actually. I wouldn't say like fully rested. But yeah, I actually, you know, I'm not sleep deprived for once. Going into the stream. I swear like the last 5 or 6 streams I've been like sleep deprived. Oh god. Fuck. I do feel a little bleh though, just because setting up this mic just kind of took it out of me a little bit, to be honest. Which is kind of fair. Especially since I'm so picky about it. It needs to be a very certain, you know, specific way. Part of that's because, you know, I have crippling OCD. Not sure if I've ever really talked about that, but that is something I have. Warped Singularity. Ooh. I just picked that up. Again, I'm pretty happy with the weapons I got currently. Oh god, but I will probably use that at some point. Oh wait, hold on. Dude, if I've been getting more... Okay, good. Oh, I was gonna say, like, if I'm getting more parts than I, you know, even need... Like, if I already basically completed the mission and I'm just gathering parts for no fucking reason, I'm gonna be pissed. But thankfully, that's not the case. It's just because for whatever reason, every time I come back into this game, I don't know if it's just on this character, but for some reason it shows me a completely different mission. A mission that I usually have already completed for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Like, as you saw, like, I keep, you know, basically every time I come in, I have to constantly change it to the right fucking mission. I don't know why I have to do that, but it's annoying. Oil can! Oil can! I wonder how I sound, like, from all the way over here. Can you guys still hear me okay? This is also for me to kind of gauge the volume as well, like, after the fact. Like, I'm going to go back through the stream and kind of listen to this a little bit and kind of, like, see. Oh, fuck me. Okay. I'll bring it back, though, because I feel like right here is probably good. I don't know. Obviously, I don't want to be, like, all the way up to it, but I want to give myself a little bit of leeway, you know. when it comes to the distance. Preferably, I would like to honestly just like have it like way back here and just be able to talk like this, which I'm sure works, but I don't know. I feel like I'm a little too quiet if I push it far back. Hopefully the chat's working, by the way. If anybody can test that, that'd be awesome. Sometimes the chat just breaks on my stream for no fucking reason. Oh my god. Almost there. Couple more parts. I still got one more fucking mission, I think. Oh my god. If that's actually a thing, I'm gonna be... I mean, somebody already said that. I'm not really surprised either, but like, come on, dude. Like, this is already an extra grind that you have to do. Like, this DLC does not have enough content to justify even this amount of parts. And of course it fucking crashes! Are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude. I know why this game crashes. It's just the mods, it's the arsenal, and the Iridian overall together, I think, just can cause issues. I don't know. Very large mods that I'm running here. So of course I have to go back through because I don't think I hit a checkpoint. So now I have to go back and get the parts again just for that section, for that little bit. Great. It couldn't have crashed like after I hit a checkpoint or after I saved and quit. Oh, let's see how many parts I have to get. It's probably, again, I probably reset all that just from that run. We'll see. Because I'm trying to think, is there any checkpoints right there? I don't know. I don't know if there is. Oh, fuck you, man. Come on. Alright, let's go back in there. It's only 20 more parts, but still, it's just making me grind even more. What was I even saying before? Speaking of the grind. I think I was saying, like, this mission is already, like, too much, right? Like, it's already... Like, if they would have just had... You know, if they would have cut it off with the mission before this one, when it comes to the, you know, this mission chain or whatever, if you had to just collect that many parts, which I can't remember how many that is exactly, but if you just took this mission and the next one out of this whole chain, it would have actually been it would have been better, a lot better actually, because by the end of the DLC, you know, if you've been grabbing the parts, you'd have basically all the parts you need. I mean, even if they just would have cut it down to this many, it still would have been unnecessary. But having one more mission, if that is the case, we're gonna find out. I can't remember, but somebody did say that again. But we're actually gonna confirm that here. But if you do get another mission after this, and you have to collect like what 300 more parts or whatever the fuck, that is so stupid. That is so dumb. I know you guys are probably sick. Oh no! I just used up the last vial. Fuck me. Okay, hold on. I gotta quit out, guys. Sorry. I knew it. I knew I was close to running out of vials. I gotta restock that real quick. I could have continued that run, but I really... You know, if I used up the last vial and it saved that, then I have to like... It's a little bit more work for me. because then I have to actually like add that vial back into my inventory. Whereas, you know, if I just at least leave at least one in there, then I don't have to do that. I'll just play some more music in the background here. You guys. Let's see here. Willow tree. Now I gotta figure out what save it even is. Lord. I have so many different saves. And it doesn't really specify which one's which. Fuck, man, it could be any of these. Oh my god, I have so many saves. I don't know which one, guys. I guess maybe it's the one that's... Hold on. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, here we go. Okay. I just sorted by date modified. That makes it easier. Alright, so now I could go to items, find the vial in here, wherever the hell it is. Mediocre. Here we go. And then quantity, like 100, I think. I think that's good. I don't know. Whoops. I think. I'm just going to do 100 for now. That should be fine. There we go. Cool. That was easy enough. Alright. Let's boot back up Borderlands. Again, I knew it. I fucking knew I was going to run out, dude. I knew it. Honestly, I could just leave music going in the background while I farm this. That might be more enjoyable for me. Anyway. I know, you know, you guys are probably sick of me complaining about this fucking shit, but I mean, like, it's... You really gotta be... You gotta be honest. It's not fun. These missions are not fun. Especially if you've already, you know, if you've played this game as much as I have, and you've did as many playthroughs of this game as I have, it's like, yeah. Hold on. Turn down the music volume. I don't know. Let's see what else. See what other music I can play. Let's see. That's not going to get me copyright. Preferably. Because unfortunately, a lot of my music is, you know, at least on YouTube, is not something you want to play. At least if you don't want to get a, you know, hit with a copyright claim. Fuck. What's another, like, video game OST I could play? I don't even know. How about... We'll do the Red Out OST. We'll try that. See how that is. Do that one, I guess. All right. I hope that sounds good. Volume-wise. Dude. This makes me want to play Redout again. I need to get back to Redout. I've not played either Redout game for a long time, actually. It's been a while. It's been a while. God. Redout was like one of my favorite racing game series. If you guys haven't actually played those and you're actually into racing games, you should check them out. They're really good. Kind of underrated. I don't feel like they're talked about a lot as much as they should be. Also, let's actually make sure I have... So if I... Are you fucking kidding me? Why didn't it save that? What the f... Oh my god, come on. I saved it though. Son of a bitch. Hold on. For some reason, it didn't save... the vials. I don't know why. Let's see, items. Yeah, what the fuck? It didn't save this. Why didn't it save it? Oh, wait. That's probably why. Hold on. 100. Okay, maybe I didn't click that. I forget you have to click save changes on the specific item that you change. And then you have to save it to your profile. There's like two different things you have to save. So I think I didn't do I didn't do the first one, I think. So now we should be good, hopefully. My god. Oops. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream, by the way. Man, this really does make me want to play Redout again. Maybe I'll stream it again one of these days. I don't know. It's always fun to stream those games. I want to get back to the first one. I know I really need to play the second one, but I want to get back to the first one as well. First one is still my favorite. But that being said, I haven't played enough of the second one to really, you know, determine whether it's my favorite or not, to be honest. Alright, now let's see if... There we go, okay. Yeah, God, I swear I did. I swear I saved it before. But I guess not, because again, you have to save it like twice, which is really weird, but that's just how Willow Tree is. At least if you're tinkering around with the items and stuff. Maybe there's actually like a reason behind that I'm just not, you know, that I just don't know about or something, but it's just kind of a weird thing, in my opinion, that's just kind of unnecessary. How is the music volume, by the way, though? For me, it's a little... Again, like, it makes sense it's louder or it's different volume for me, but I just want to make sure that for you guys it's actually not too loud. I hope it's not. Honestly, maybe I should lower it even more, like, I don't know. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit more. Like that. Because I really just want it to be subtle, you know? Not too noticeable in the background. You go back to watching my videos. Cool. Do it. Thanks for the support, though. Both T. Oh boy. Glad you enjoy my content. Oh my god. Come on. Son of a bitch. Wait. Oh. Oh, that's lucky. That's lucky. Oh, wait. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Okay. I forgot this mission reset. I have to get some of the parts again for some fucking reason. Well, we all know why, but it's because it crashed, but still, it's annoying. Ugh, oh, look, more panties. Oh, God. These kamikaze guys are just the bane of my existence, honestly. Son of a bitch. You know, I feel like I spoke too soon earlier when I mentioned how in this stream I'm like playing better than I was in the last stream. It's like I was, but now it's like it's kind of starting to go downhill. I don't know. Fuck. I'm just so distracted from the fact that you know, I had to fix the vial situation. You know what? Yeah, let's plant some more of those. Spawn kill these bastards. I mean, if they even come out anymore, they probably won't. Probably was a little too late. God damn it, man. Of course. Ooh, Anaconda. Whoa, what is that? What is that? Oh, dude, a damnation. Oh, you know I gotta use it. I feel like that is a nice damnation. Holy shit. Ooh. Take that as well. Do I already have a Betelgeuse? Let's see. I already have a double one, actually. This one has higher fire rate. Fuck, I don't know. You know, I'm gonna get rid of the one with the less, with the slower fire rate, I think. I don't know, man. I know this one does more damage, though. This might be a mistake. I don't know. Fuck it. I just like having more fire rate, to be honest. Oh, dude, this track is so good. The moon maps and Redout. Ugh. Fucking amazing. Oh, I guess I have all the components. There you go. Alright, let's get out of here. Save and quit. What is your guys' favorite legendary in this game? I'm curious. Kind of a random question, but I was just thinking that. Always tempting to go back and hit that one chest up back there, but it's just, I don't know. Since I'm farming this, it's just kind of out of the way, you know? Oh wait, I gotta turn this in. Yeah, I gotta turn this shit in. Definitely don't want to forget that. Look at that, I got a green. Oh my god, that was it! That was it! I thought there was one more mission after this. Somebody said that, and... Again, I couldn't remember. I just could not remember. I wouldn't have been surprised if there was one more. Thank God. And that's all we get, by the way. We just got a green and this. This fucking abomination. That is all you get for doing that. That whole thing. Okay, so maybe it's not as bad as I thought. I thought there was one more mission after that. But still, it's like... Fuck those missions, man. I know I'm like so pissy about them, but it's just like, God, dude. Those missions really just suck. Alright, now we can actually start the Nox DLC. Hell yeah. Which means I do have to turn off the music for now, anyway. Man, I was just getting into it. I mean, I technically could keep it up, but... I'd rather, you know, immerse myself in the game. Alright. Especially, like, you know, this DLC. And it's kind of harder for me to focus with the music in the background as well. So, let's see. There we go. Alright. Let's fucking do this shit. Where is that? T-Bone Junction, here we go. Now, just as a reminder, this is actually going to be really pretty easy for the first little while. Oh yeah, I forgot I actually already kind of technically started this DLC. Like, earlier in the playthrough. When did I do this? I don't know. Some point during this playthrough I actually started it, just like barely. I didn't actually clear the roadblock, though. What?
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Okay. Interesting. I do not remember. I mean, I do remember this, but also, like, I don't know why I did that. There was a reason. I just don't remember why. I think I was just doing it for fun, just to see how far I could get. Because I was, like, very underleveled for this DLC when I started it before, so... But somehow I got past the assassins. Usually, like, the assassins are like a big roadblock, but somehow I got past them. Because I don't... Do you even have to kill the assassins? I don't know, I can't remember. Alright, drones destroyed. Oh yeah, we gotta go around destroying those. At least we don't have to sit through the opening cutscene, because, you know, that's unskippable, so that's good. We already did that. One right here. Take this one out. I think you just... Yeah, you just shoot at it. Oh my god. Yeah, see, again, like, this is now, it's going to be, like, too easy. And that's just because... this DLC is not scaled up like everything else is. It kind of has its own playthrough 2.5 that you have to reach. So everything, basically up until I beat this DLC, is going to be piss easy. It's going to be underleveled and yeah. So once I finish the DLC, and that's why I'm just going to go through basically just the main story, just so I can get to the end as quick as possible, so I can get it to scale up, because obviously I don't really want to do everything. I mean, I could complete everything with the difficulty being extremely easy, but that's not very fun. It's not very fun to watch either. So we're just gonna speed through like the story, which I really wish, you know, wasn't like that. I don't know why this DLC has its own scaling. I have no fucking idea. Someone needs to fix that, by the way. I wonder if that's a mod. Anybody watching who, you know, has experience with editable base maps, you should definitely make that if that's, you know, if that's something you can make, because I don't know why like that's a thing in this. I really don't. It makes playing through the DLC on the second playthrough much less engaging, at least when it comes to the story, like the main story, because everything is not skilled. Unless, I guess, you play through it at a specific level. I don't know what level that would be. I don't know why I'm even driving around. Where even is this one? I think it's up there, isn't it? I don't even know the last time I've been on these buildings up here. Oh, also, yes. File. There we go. Now Sleep won't yell at me, hopefully. If he watches this. Alright. Oh! Dude, that guy just went... Okay, he's just fucking skyrocketed up in the air. Displacer. That's cool. Again, I don't know what Iridians I already have at this point. I really need to take a gander at what I have already. I feel like I already have one of those. I don't know. Also, I forget this. Yeah. This is kind of cool. Although, whoa. You know, I'm going to go out of order a little bit because I know that there's one all the way up top. If it'll take me up there. It should, right? Yeah. Dude, I love T-Bone Junction. Also, you know what's weird about this DLC is that Ned Zed is here, but like he doesn't actually give you any missions in this, I don't think. He's just kind of here, which is cool, but like I wish he, you know, he gave you missions. I wish there was also more incentive to like go around exploring some of the nooks and crannies of this. I mean, there are a bunch of hidden chests and shit, but like, I don't know. There should have been more. Like, again, like maybe having a quest in here with Zed or something, or like, even like something like some hidden loot in here would be cool. I mean, there's really no point unless you want to go to this vending machine. But this is so out of the fucking way, by the way. Like, you have to go all the way up here to get to that, so it's like, I don't think a lot of people really use it. But man, this DLC is, oh, it's so good. I still remember the first time I played through this DLC, back when it came out, like right when it came out. I played through it. I had a couple friends over as well. Oh, that was some, those were some good times. Yeah, get fucked. There is something really nice about just completely destroying everything, you know? Just being overpowered as hell. But it does get boring, you know, that's the thing. Like, this would be really boring if I just did this throughout the whole DLC, I feel like. But obviously, I want a challenge. I don't want to just kill everything incredibly fast. That is going to go all the way down there. It's just a Steve. I think I already have one of those, but man. That's just disheartening. Technically, I think I could even get that if I glitch out. But I'm not going to do that. I don't know if... I probably wouldn't, though, because I think the kill barrier is, like, right there. I don't think that would even work. Because you can get out of this map and you can go down there, which is one of the coolest things you can do, by the way, but... like, if you get too close... Like, you kind of have to do that on the outskirts, because if you get too close to the middle, the middle of this area, it will kill you. Like the kill box, even if you're at all the way down there, you somehow get past the kill barrier, get down there, it's gonna kill you. I don't know if I'd be able to reach that one, unfortunately, unless there's a way to somehow negate that. I don't know. You know what I'd love? Also, something like a good mod idea is somebody should actually make it so you can go down here. Like somebody should make their own version of these maps where you can actually kind of explore. Outside of the map. Like imagine like if we could just go down here and just like there's a bunch of like bandit camps and chests and stuff, like drifters. Dude, that would be so sick. Like, just get rid of the kill barrier. You know, obviously, like, it's not going to be finished, you know, because you're not meant to go out there, but it would still be really fucking cool. Oh yeah, may as well do this while we're over here. That's what I was looking for. Imagine, dude, that's such a good idea. May as well fight Meat Popsicle, which I actually think is scaled up. We'll see. Yeah, he is. Level 69. So he's actually the one thing that's scaled up. I remember also spending a lot of time with my friends just trying to kill him while being underleveled. We'd basically just glitch him out here and he wouldn't really be able to like do much. He kind of, I think he gets stuck from what I remember. Also this room. Really makes you wonder, like I don't really know the full like what this is actually supposed to mean. I feel like there's a lot of different things this could mean, honestly. Like whoever fucking did this, like, has clearly got something for Lilith, right? I mean, yeah. It's like, is it supposed to be like a sex room? Like, what the fuck is it? I don't know. Maybe it's a reference to something as well. I don't know, but I feel like you can really. It's one of those things you can, you know, interpret differently. I feel like it could have various different meanings. I don't know. But I think the one thing that, you know, is, you know, consistent is that it's whoever made that, like, you know, is obsessed with Lilith. Because why else would there be a Lilith poster in there? I want somebody to make, once again, another mod idea, but like imagine if like somebody replaced that poster with like Brick's poster, you know, and like had little twisties on his nipples. I don't know if in Brick's poster you even see his chest. It might just be his face. No, you do. You kind of do, I think. Imagine. It's just somebody's like, yeah, that would be fucking hilarious, dude. Somebody's just beating it off to Brick's little poster. It kind of also reminds me of in Borderlands 2, that secret Easter egg that has like, I think a picture of, was it Axton? And there's like, next to it's a bed and like panties. Like somebody was like, yeah, I think you get the idea, but also, I know I'm using the monster. I should, you know, I should use the retreat. The sooner we get through this, the better. This part, anyway. Alright, so we can actually just get to the challenging bits, you know. What do I even have right now for... Maybe we'll change it up here. Barracuda. Trying to think. Trying to think what I want to use. Wait, I already have an Artemis. Hold on. Which is the one I just found? Wasn't it this one? I'm pretty sure it was that one. So we can get rid of this one. I'll just drop it. I'm not that worried about money right now. Mamba. I mean, we know that's fucking effective. We may as well, right? That's pretty good. Let's see, what legendaries do I have? Actually, I'm going to try the Immolator because I have that plus 90% team ignite damage. I just feel like that's... Because the Immolator is essentially the Hellfire in machine pistol form. Like, so that should really... just melt stuff. What else do I not normally use? Let's see. Galvanizer. Kavrov. Ooh. Right now, though, I'm using that Damnation. Vanquish. What about... Ooh, what about... Yeah, what about an Iridian, actually? That might be fun. Trying to think. Yeah, let's look at what purple ones we have. What was that one that I picked up before? That was corrosive. Was it the bladed emitter? I can't remember. I have a lot. See, I have a lot in here, dude. I think it was the bladed emitter, I think, that I picked up. Or did it not save that? Was that the run that didn't save? I don't know. We'll try this one, though. We'll keep the bone duster because, obviously, I want to keep that out. I'm having too much fun with that. And then we'll keep the limit corruption out as well. I think that's good. Actually, no, I need to pull out the retreat. There we go. Oh, I need full grenades. I don't have full grenades. Fuck you. God damn it. Of course I don't. That's okay. We can go back and get some. You know what? Why don't I just take my car back instead of running back? The lance probes, they're really not as annoying as people make them out to be, but they can be annoying. Like if you're on foot specifically, that is, yeah, they're kind of a problem. I don't know if it's a way for the game to be like, you know, to discourage you from running on foot, which is kind of weird because like, why would you in this area? Like if you didn't have like, obviously if you didn't have like the Godspeed or something and you're rocking like just vanilla gear, that just doesn't make sense to me. Like why anybody would want to do that. May as well just top off a little bit. Hey, what's up, JDX? How are you doing? Okay, now I have enough. The whiskey, the strokes, and the guy we're looking. What are you talking about? What the fuck? Whoa. Okay. Just the time of day, like, all of a sudden changed. I'm doing good, JDX. You probably noticed I got a new mic. Just cool. Since, you know, my last one essentially broke. Oh yeah, here's the roadblocks that I couldn't clear before. Okay. We're doing crawl. I'm just basically just going through finishing up this playthrough. This is the last thing I gotta do in this playthrough. And just going through this DLC anyway. And then I'm gonna do crawl. That's when we get to the real meat and potatoes, you know, the end game, which I'm excited about. Although I do have some other stuff I have to take care of first when I get to that point, like grinding proficiencies and, you know, relics and stuff like that, or artifacts. Whatever they're called in this one. Which shouldn't really take too long. It shouldn't be too bad, actually. And then we can get to the meat and potatoes. Like Cromracks in the armory and stuff, you know? That type of shit. And Mordecai will finally be, you know, at the same kind of point as my other, you know, characters, max level characters. Like, I'll be able to actually start playing as Mordecai, you know, when it comes to just doing endgame farming, you know, because before, obviously before this, I was not able to do that because I didn't have a Mordecai that was in the endgame. So that'll be really nice. Just kind of adds a little bit of variety, you know, a little bit more variety to the mix. Yeah, look at this thing go, though, by the way. And remember, that is with the plus 90% ignite damage. Although you got to remember that, yeah, these enemies are not scaled up. As you see, level 51. I kind of forgot about that, but I'm sure if they were, this thing would still be fucking them up a lot. I don't even know why I'm killing these guys. I know I don't have a vial, by the way, which, you know what? I'm going to leave the vial off for this, which I know is kind of sounds stupid, but I swear I activated the vial. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't. Must not have. I actually just don't want to get anything, like, as we... Because I just feel like it's not really fair, you know, if I'm going to kill these low-rank enemies, low-level enemies, and get something cool off of them. It just doesn't really feel like I earned that, you know what I mean? I know that sounds dumb, but... Or I don't know, maybe it does. At least it doesn't in my mind. And I'm probably going to be running past the majority of these guys anyway, so... It's not really a big deal. I know Sleep's probably going to be, like, fucking freaking out, but... Jesus. Fucking Nox, man. I love Nox. Is this where he talks about the planet being, like... Yeah, smells like hemorrhoids wrapped in bacon. Smells like hemorrhoids wrapped in bacon. That voice crack, though. Hello, have you met our friend the sun? I love Nox, man. Bzzz. Oh, shit. Okay. Sounds awesome. Glad to hear it. I'm still, you know, I'm still gonna tinker around with it a little bit, you know, because yeah, it's I gotta get used to it as well, because it's very different from my old mic. Bzzz, oh god, okay, that's too far. Oh man, that was almost really bad. Oh shit, okay, fuck. Told you I was gonna do it. Alright. Let's head on up there, meet Moxie. But don't worry, once I finish the main story, I'm gonna, you know, reactivate the vial and play things proper, not actually skip stuff. It's just I'm really just trying to go through this because, again, everything's not scaled. So may as well just fucking speed through, you know what I mean? Kill things as I need to. OG Loot Midget here. OG Loot Midget here.
Mr. Shank, is that you? If it's you, I already told you your money is no good. Oh, it's you?
Was I the only one who was like really obsessed with Moxie when this DLC came out? Like me being a young teenager at the time. Yeah. I mean, can you blame me though? You know, honestly.
Shank busted in and took Miss Athena for a little ride. You should have seen the fight she put up. That kitty has claws. Mr. Shank is after the chunk of change that Atlas has put on Athena's pretty little face.
Are you streaming tomorrow? Maybe. I might do. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream again this weekend. We'll see. If I don't, it'll be next weekend. That reminds me though, I do plan on getting back to streaming more. Kind of been talking about that a little bit. You know, this pisses me off. I think I mentioned this before. I don't know why, but it pisses me off you can't go in there. Is anybody else? Does anybody else feel that same way? I can't be the only one. Like, me and my friends would always try to glitch into there. Somebody needs to make a mod that removes this. It has like a chest in there or something. That'd be cool. And not this kind of chest. Although that would be welcome as well. Big chest ahead. Alright. I also would just love to hang out in here. You know, there's just a cool vibe in this place. God. Somebody needs to like expand the red light. Just add to it, you know, just more corridors, you know. Even maybe, I don't know, maybe some enemies or something. Maybe it actually directly, dude, if somebody could make it directly connect to the Underdome, like there'd be like a fast travel point or like a, yeah, like to the Underdome, that'd be sick. Because I mean, this does connect to the actual Underdome. That is the Underdome back there, I think. That's at least what it's supposed to be. Pretty sure. Or like maybe it has its own arena. Like maybe somebody can make their own new arena for this place. Like somebody could just fill in the pieces with that over there, you know, and like make one that's very, you know, Nox DLC based. That'd be cool. I don't know why I'm killing these guys. I had a habit. Where'd my car go? Didn't I bring up my... What the fuck? I mean, it doesn't matter. I can just spawn another one, but I swear I brought that up here. Oh boy. Bzzz. Oh boy. Okay. You know, I was kind of hoping that I could fly off the side there. This is a quick way of getting down, but... Oh shit, there's a fucking mine! No! Okay, I think the weird explosion collision that this game has actually just saved my life right there. Because I don't know how I didn't die. I guess... Do the bombs scale too to your level? I don't know, but that should have at least damaged me. That didn't damage me, I don't think, at all. Fuck you guys. Am I even going the right way? No, I'm not. Of course I'm not. I have to go all the way back. We'll save and quit, come back in. That's the easiest thing to do. What have you been up to though, JDX? Have any cool plans this weekend? any fun games you're playing? No, of course it's crashed. Of course it crashed. I mean, that's really an ideal time for it to crash, though, in my opinion. I didn't really lose any progress, obviously, at all. So, that's okay. Jack driving skills. Just drinking and chess. There's a combo right there for you. Cool combo. Like drunk, playing chess while drunk. I don't know. I don't know what that's like. I don't know if you're actually getting drunk necessarily, but or just tipsy. I don't know. But still, I'm sure that's, you know, that's got to be interesting. All right. Trigun. Remind me what that is. Trigun. To be honest, I don't know what that is. I don't even know the last time I've actually... Well, I guess it was fairly recently I've drank alcohol. I just, I don't, it just doesn't agree with me, honestly. Alcohol. Just because it's very acidic, and I have pretty bad acid reflux. I shouldn't even be drinking coffee, but I do anyway, because I need coffee. It's like one of those things I just fucking need, dude.
Hello, Marcos here. I've got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my place in T-Bone Junction.
But I think I've gotten drunk like once when I was with my girlfriend. And I don't even to say drunk is kind of a, I guess, an overstatement. I don't know, because like it wasn't really. I guess I was just more tipsy than anything, but I was definitely like, yeah. I guess that's as close to being drunk as I've gotten. So I don't know.
Why am I risking my neck? First off, I think you're cute. Second, Atlas occupation of Pandora has put a real pinch on my business. When you guys started riling things up on this rock, more people came through my joint in a night than booze went through my second husband's liver. Now, the Lance control of the highway is shutting me down in a hurry. That's where you and your chicken...
Yeah, I remember you had to quit stream because of the milk in your coffee. I know, that was actually fairly recently, wasn't it? Yeah. So that's how bad it can be. That's how bad it can fucking be, dude. So when you add alcohol to the mix, it's like, oh fuck, you know. Just not a good idea, you know. Like once in a blue moon I'll have some, but oh lord. Get out of my way. I don't even know. I don't even think these chests, yeah, what am I doing looting these chests? They're not even scale either. Look at that. What the fuck am I doing? The last thing I want to do is like find like a pearlescent or like a, you know, one of those legendary iridians or something, and it's like level 51. That's the last thing I want to have happen. Get out of here. Also, you know what? I wish these Lance Assassins respawned after you do this mission. I don't know. I don't think they do. Yeah, like I don't think you can refight these bitches, which is really annoying. And not just these ones. There's like several times in this DLC where you fight them. And at a certain point, you just don't fight Lance Assassins anymore at all. They just kind of despawn, which is pretty annoying because there's actually a class mod that's I think exclusive to them. Jeez, look at that. Fuck. I don't know. I'm not gonna open that. It's tempting, but again, the last thing I want is to find like something really amazing just for it to not be my level. That would be really sad. So if I could avoid that, that'd be nice. Yeah, it was. It's honestly just par for the course for me, I guess. Like it's very much like a normal. It happens all the time. It happens all the time off stream. Like even right now, like this is my second cup of coffee, which is a mistake. You know, one cup of coffee usually is fine, but two is like, oh boy, it's kind of a risky situation. Oh god, of course we gotta run through here. I think you always have to run through here the first time around. It's not, I don't think it's random. Use the bone duster just to, you know, if there's anything in my way, just use this. Like these guys, they're not necessarily in my way, but fuck you just because, you know? Because you're annoying. Oh god, I almost died right there. The amount of times that I've fallen off those stairs and like almost died is kind of crazy. I think a lot of people probably can relate though. I just kind of want to, you know what? I want to use the bone duster on these guys. Is it? It's not really that effective, to be honest. They're kind of far away, but what if I? No, I can't do that. Never mind. Fuck off. I could also spawn a retreat in here as well and just zoom past these guys, but don't have enough grenades, at least in at this moment. I'm sure I could find more, but oh well, we'll just run. Oh, dude. Get the fuck out of here. These guys are actually putting a dent in me right now. There are a lot of them on my ass, though. Get out of my way. Oh shit. Okay, run. Oh no. No, this might be a problem. This might be a fucking problem. Oh boy. Run, 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 run. Bloodwing, I really wish you would actually be a distraction. Imagine how useful Bloodwing would actually be if he was a distraction. Or she, rather. Like, I honestly think Bloodwing's actually pretty useful, like, if you upgrade her, but, like, I feel like Bloodwing would really be, like, fucking awesome if, even if it was, like, a skill or something where, you know, enemies would be distracted when you throw Bloodwing out. Like, they'll actually focus their attention on Bloodwing. That would be so cool. Oh, the lance? Are you talking about the lance? I know. Yeah, dude, the fucking lance. And I've already talked about this, but the lance are my favorite enemy types, or enemy type in this game. So, just another reason for me to love this DLC. I mean, it just expands the lance in every way possible. So cool, man. Like, not only do you just have regular infantry, but like you have, and like more variations, you know, you have like the elemental ones like these guys, but you have fucking like, you know, well obviously you have the badass ones too, but you have devastators, you have like the new lance vehicles roaming around, which are technically not necessarily new. You actually see those in the base game, but they're just kind of a static object in that case. And then you also have like the assassins. It's so cool. Oh, you have the jetpack guys. These guys, they really like fucking went all out. I don't know why. I'm just having so much fun shooting these guys. I know I don't need to kill them, but it's just so fun just blasting them with this thing, seeing them fly. Oh god, okay. Getting a little too cocky though, a little too carried away. I think we're gonna fight. No, I thought we were gonna fight more assassins. Okay, there we go. Over the wall. Kind of speedrunning this if you think about it. Although, very poorly speedrunning it. Dude, I would love to see somebody speedrun this game with the arsenal. That would be sick. And with the Iridian Overhaul, that'd be so cool. Somebody needs to do that. Maybe it's already a thing. Maybe Oogie's already done that. I know he speedruns this game. Maybe he's already done that. I don't know. But that would be awesome. Maybe I'll take a fucking, you know, crack at that. I'm not good at speedrunning though at all, but like I've never properly speedran a game before. It's kind of a lot that goes into it, but it would be, I feel like, you know, it would just open up a lot of potential, like having like the neutrino and the retreats and the Godspeed. You know, that would be so cool. We'd have a lot more options. The Obliterator / hard-ass combo.
Be able to see the prison now. It used to be an island in the ancient sea. Now it's Mr. Shank's own personal male stabbing machine. That's what she said. High five!
High five! Nobody?
You're looking for an outcropping west of the palace.
Alright. Let me,
Ticket in.
this is gonna be overkill. In fact, this might not work, but let's try this. I feel like I've probably tried this before. I know you're not supposed to use the retreat for this jump, but I'm gonna try it. I don't think going at full speed is a good idea though. Alright. Let's just do base speed. Oh wow, that's perfect. That is perfect. That's honestly a lot easier than doing it the normal way. Because I struggle with that jump normally, but in this case you don't even have to boost. You just fucking, yeah. It's much easier. I'm surprised. Imagine if you can use large Bloodwing, dude, that'd be awesome. I mean, dude, the modding potential for this game now is crazy. I mean, that was already something that probably was possible before, but like now that we have stuff like editable base maps, like it's really just, you know, people can really just go balls to the wall when it comes to making stuff for this game. Like, it's just, I'd say limitless, but that's, you know, I'm sure that's not the case. But yeah, it just opens up a lot of options. So I'm sure somebody could honestly make that. Somebody could take that model from Borderlands 2 and just somehow make that work. I don't know. I'm sure they could do that. I'm actually sure that somebody could actually replace Bloodwing with the giant model. That would be awesome. Because, I mean, custom characters are possible with custom action skills. Look at Blitz, you know? It's just an example. Zzz. Oh my god, that's overkill. I almost, like, landed up there. Jeez. I love this part of the Nox DLC. Oh! Off goes his head. Lockdown Palace. I love this place.
Your only hope of getting Athena out is this little teleporter device she had. We were hit so fast at the club she didn't.
May as well. I mean, may as well see if the Jake get it. I think the truck skin met the wrestler is a guaranteed spawn, though, isn't he? Oh, excuse me. Yeah. May as well, just for lols, just for fun, funsies. Where'd he go? Oh, he actually dropped some good shit. Oh god, okay, run. Are you attempting stealth?
You're on camera, by the way, and this is the first non-rerun that we've all seen in like 14 years.
Now this DLC is how you do fucking, like, comedy in Borderlands. So good.
Hey, I'm not into him. No way. And yeah, stop. Oh my god, I'm so ticklish there. Oh, did I hit the transmit button? Oh crap. Hey, yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Infiltrate my palace, huh? Death on your head and such.
Death on your head and such. Oh god. Okay. Boom. Oh my god, dude, I just blasted him so hard that he just got stuck in that wall. Oh, shit. Oh! Okay, just run. Just run. Actually, no, don't just run. Don't just run. Fuck! I didn't realize I was low on health right there. Bad idea. You could always learn. Most speedrunning communities help you a lot. I'm sure. Like, honestly, I could probably talk to Oogie. I wonder how Oogie's doing. I haven't actually talked to him in a while. I know he's been pretty active, like, on his own stream and on Discord, but I haven't actually seen him come into chat for a while. Hope he's doing well. Oh! Oh yeah, I forgot Steve spawns in here as well. Mini Steve. Totally forgot about that. Fuck you. Anything I want, huh? Now you're probably thinking I'm going to say something sexual, but no, I was going to say like, you know, I was going to say like, maybe, you know, how about you jump off a cliff, Claptrap? Like fucking... Unfucked, man. Alright, okay. Come on. There we go. This chest is actually... This place has some pretty hidden chests, honestly. Which is awesome. It's just, this is such a cool area. Wait, where is this thing? Oh yeah, it's like further down. I think I just gotta keep going. Wonder if I could somehow glitch out there. I don't think... I don't know. That'd be cool. There's also a hidden chest up here, I believe. Once again, very fucking hidden, by the way. A lot of people probably miss this stuff. bring this back a little bit. Sit back. Is this where I fight Chaz? I can't remember. I think so. Oh, god damn it. Sons of bitches. I do actually need to kill these guys, I think. Though, yeah, I think you do. I think you gotta kill Chaz here in order to progress. Where is Chaz? The fuck? Isn't Chaz supposed to be here? No? Did I already kill Chaz? What the fuck? Or do you not fight Chaz right away? Is that something you... like, is it when you go through this area a second time? Is that when you start fighting him? I can't remember. I thought you kill Chaz and then Shank gets upset.
Did you just kill Jerome? God, his pecs were
Oh, Jerome.
We used to joke that they could deflect bullets. I guess they can't. Poor Jerome.
Never mind.
Also, I'm pretty much totally gonna kill you now, by the way.
Somebody should totally, like, rename one of those enemies Jerome. So dead. Get fucked. Oh yeah, this is like perfect for this area. Because these guys don't have shields.
Oh man, you're dead. You're dead. Shank's gonna gut you. Shank's gonna slit your throat. Shank's gonna suck your eyeballs out of their sockets with a straw. Shank's gonna...
That's Mr.
I'm pretty sure there's like a game called, isn't it called Shank? That has a guy that literally looks like the character in that game that you play as looks like Shank from this game. I could be fucking crazy, but I swear. I think the game is even called Shank. Something like that. Maybe there's more in the title, but it's like, I'm pretty sure it's a 2D side scroller fucking beat 'em up game. I don't know.
Told you to, but
Moxie,
I need a minute. Go get the girl. I'll be in touch.
the mind of Jack Boy is an enigma. Enigma, yeah. I do think, you know, some weird shit sometimes, honestly. But don't we all, though? Like, I feel like. Once again, I don't know why I'm sticking around here. Don't need to. Just can run by these guys. Oh yeah, there's the repair kit. Okay. And as I'm going through this, I just keep thinking of things that people could just change with this DLC. Like, for example, and I know, like, I don't know if it's getting annoying at this point, but like this part, for example, this cutscene, like if you come back through here, this always replays no matter what. Like if you've done this mission, this always replays. So if you go through this door, which, I mean, there's no reason, I don't think, to come in here again, but still, like, that's something that could be a quality of life change, you know, is like deleting this.
Your rescue is most agreeable. Thank you. But to
Maybe putting something back here too, like on the second go around, maybe like a chest or something. I don't know. I don't think there's anything in here.
Sort of liked it here. They were like the sisters I never had because Atlas duped me into killing them.
Athena's fucking awesome though. One of my favorite characters.
Heavy, didn't it?
Makes me pissed I haven't actually played as Athena in pre-sequel, man. I want it so bad.
Give me the PTD.
Yeah, there's like nothing in here though. Imagine like, honestly, one of these could be like open with like a chest. Really, your mind just runs fucking wild. What's going on here? Acquire oh my fucking god. I didn't even grab Shank's teleporter. Oh, fuck me. Of course. Of course I didn't. That is something that is, yeah. Okay, what the fuck? Oh, it's right here. Dumbass. Help me. That is very much something that I would do, though, is completely miss that. Get out of here, man. Alright. Here's your stupid teleporter.
Meet me back at Scooters. Sorry, this thing only
I am losing it.
for one. Athena out.
No! Okay. Shut the door. I guess the door won't shut for some reason. Now, we'll, oh, that was weird.
Shitter. Trying to make funeral plans and help you escape at the same time. My late husband's cronies will be coming after you. Just take a monster off the old pier, you'll survive the fall. Oh, and pour one out for David.
Alright, we can just get out of here. I love how Athena just doesn't, like, offer, you know... I doubt the teleporter works with, like, 2 people, but, like, come on. Like, Gearbox could have done that. They could have saved you the trouble with going all the way back. There's literally, like, a teleporter device. Come on. Like, make it so you can teleport back with her. Not that, like, as, you know, I mean, you can just easily save and quit like I'm doing, but still, like, that would have been cool. That is a lot of people's issue with this DLC is the backtracking, which I don't blame them. But thankfully you can just save and quit to avoid a lot of it, to be honest. Well, no, of course it's crashing again. I mean, I don't know, maybe not a lot of it, but definitely a decent amount of it. There's still a lot you have to do, though, I feel like, in this DLC. I don't know. And again, it also helps to have, like, stuff like the retreat and the Godspeed. You know, that helps. What time is it? I've been going for like 2 hours. I'm gonna do, I think, a little bit more, I think. I don't know.
Okay.
I am getting a bit hungry. I haven't had dinner yet. That's the only thing stopping me from continuing. Jesus, intro is so fucking loud, man. Hopefully it's not for you guys, but for me it's like deafening. Deafeningly loud. Ear-rupturingly loud. I appreciate it, JX. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream, by the way. Yeah. It's been fun trying this new mic out. I'm definitely interested in going back and kind of listening to the stream just a bit, just to hear what this sounds like, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll mess with a few settings over the weekend. I probably will. I know it's not going to be perfect right out of the gate. I don't think, anyway. Scooter here. Road rage. Oh, what? Restore full power to fucking what? I don't remember that mission for some reason. Okay. See, look, then you have to go all the way back. Yeah. Ooh, a Lancer to destruct module. Man, the Lancer is such a cool vehicle. I just wish it was more useful. And here I am throwing out more mod ideas, but like, dude, somebody make the Lancer more useful. That'd be awesome. At least, like, I think it's a lot more useful if you play in, like, a group, because obviously it's a vehicle meant for a team. Like, you're meant to drive that thing with, like, 3 other players. Because each player would have their own seat, which is really fucking cool. I did not mean to off myself, by the way. Oh, I thought I was going to make it all the way down to the bottom, damn. That was not intentional. I am losing it over here, clearly. Oh, did I not lose? Oh, yeah, you don't lose money if you do that in this area. I forgot about that. It's a good way to actually get back to this area quicker, to be honest. Just jump off the side, you know, because you don't lose anything. Speedrun strat right there. Let's see, Marcus had something for me to do, I believe. What was I even saying? I don't know. I was talking about something that I completely forgot. Okay. That was like, yeah, another mod idea. Just brimming with mod ideas right now. I'm so passionate about this game and this DLC especially, like, and so like I don't know, I'm just thinking of a bunch of things that could be fixed or added, you know. Because really, sky's the limit, man. Like, there's so much that you could really do with this game now. Now that the modding has been expanded. Now able to do things you weren't able to do before, you know. Oh yeah, the cores. Oh yeah, I love this. Yeah. The fucking cores. I actually like the cores that they drop. That's always cool. But unfortunately, it's only for this mission that they drop them. Now this is a collectathon mission chain that's actually not annoying. Can you believe it? Because not only do these collectibles actually, like, they're beneficial to the player. They do something. They either give you a speed boost. I think that was one of them. Was there a damage boost? I think an ammo regen boost or something. I can't remember. Well, no, actually, yeah, power, speed, and shock. One of them was you emit like the shock wave occasionally, I think. But yeah, man, like, so cool. And they're not tedious to get either, because you just are constantly killing a lance in this game. So, and I feel like by the end of the game, like, or the DLC, you have all the cores. Like, you don't really have to unnecessarily grind for them, so. Anyway, I think, guys, I'm gonna leave off here. Oh, fuck. I am just starving. I really do need to go eat, or my blood sugar gets low. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. You know, I had a lot of fun. You know, it was nice to finish up the Claptrap DLC. Thank God. And start this DLC. Honestly, next stream we should easily be able to finish it up, like the main story, and start actually getting into the meat potatoes. You know, just having a challenge and being able to use the vials again and stuff, which I technically can use. Although I don't even know if since the enemies are not scaled up to my level, I don't know if the drops will actually be my level. That's a good question. I'm actually not sure about that. So yeah, that's another reason I should wait, you know. So But yeah, it's not it's super quick to just blast through this, just especially with something like the retreat. I wish I had the Godspeed, that would make it even quicker, but I don't have that, I don't think. That's something I actually hope that I will get soon. But yeah. Let's see, what's another track we can put on here? Let's do this one. But yeah. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. A good rest of your night. Right now, at least for me, it's almost 8 p.m. I started pretty late today, actually, later than normal. Which again, I mentioned like in the beginning of the stream, like I was actually, that was not intended, but it's kind of nice to do a late, like a later stream once in a while. I would actually like to attempt doing like late night streams again. Those are always kind of fun, but the problem with that, the one thing I've realized with doing that is, there's like if I drink caffeine too late, like coffee, that's obviously not a good idea because then I'll be up all night, and can't sleep and stuff. So that's the only thing, unless I'm willing to like stay up at night. That's the one problem. Or I just try to get through the stream without caffeine, which can be a challenge, especially if like late night when I get kind of tired. So, but man, I love doing those streams. I wish I could find a better way to get those, to make those work. That would be pretty fun, because I know there's a lot of people that probably would be able to join my streams who wouldn't be able to otherwise, because like I just stream at such a weird time of day. I feel like streaming late is actually a good time for a lot of people. So I'd probably see a bunch of other people that I just haven't seen in a while if I did that. Because believe it or not, I feel like once upon a time I used to do a lot of late night streaming, like almost exclusively, which is kind of crazy. Like back when I was streaming on Twitch, like this was years ago, but I did used to do that a lot. As I've gotten older, though, that's something that's kind of been harder to do, So that was back when I didn't have as many responsibilities, as many things I had to worry about in life. So anyway, George, what's up, man? Kind of coming in at a bad time, unfortunately, just because I'm gonna be heading out. But you also you might have noticed I got a new mic, which is great. I think it sounds pretty good so far. Everybody's been saying it sounds good. I'm still trying to figure out like the distance, like if I want to talk like this far away, I want to talk like this close. Obviously, I don't want to talk like all the way into it because I feel like that's a little bit overkill, but I think maybe like that's good distance. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I'm trying to tinker around with it a little bit. You've almost beaten Majora's Mask again. Nice. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Is this you're doing a 100% run, right? How are you enjoying it, by the way? I think you said you're really enjoying it, right? Before playing through it again, like it's one of your favorite games now. I think you said, which is really cool to hear, by the way. Like that's, especially as somebody who really loves Majora's Mask, like that's awesome to hear. I was about to watch The Ring. There you go. I haven't fucking seen that in a long time, dude. I don't even remember much about that movie, but I've seen it. Not the Japanese version. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one I saw. This was like fucking forever ago. I think it's the same thing that I'm. I think we're on the same page. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something else, but I'm pretty sure I've seen The Ring, or maybe it was the remake or something. I don't know. I didn't even know it was a Japanese original. I don't know. Again, it's been like so long though. Did 100%. Yeah, I do remember you telling me that. Maybe my new favorite game. That's just insane, dude. Like, because I just know you love, and I'm pretty sure I already talked about that. Like, I know you love Ocarina of Time so much. So like hearing you say that that's like your new favorite one, it's like, that's crazy. Weren't you the same person who would come in here talking about Red Dead Redemption 2? I was just thinking about this the other, like, a couple days ago. I was like, who was that guy who came in here who was, like, really just telling me how much they love, like, somebody was coming in here telling me how much they love Red Dead 2, and I think it was you. Pretty sure you went by a different username, though, because I know you've changed your username several times. That was you, yeah. Because I know that was like, I'm pretty sure that was your favorite game at some point, wasn't it? Yeah, I think I've seen the remake that came out in 2002. Because that's not a, like, that's, was that a Western movie? Am I crazy? I don't know. That's a horror movie, right? Again, just to make sure we're on the same page. I think it's the movie I'm thinking of. Also, I want to, like, do I sound okay if I talk, like, from this angle? Because I'm not directly, you know, facing the microphone, but I'd imagine it's, you know, not that different. I'm just not used to having a microphone like this, guys. I'm not at all. But it's so nice. I'm going to be using this for, like, I'm hopefully going to be able to use this for video making as well. Which will be great, because now I don't have to use my other mic, the desk one, which I used in the last stream, kind of as like a temporary replacement until I got, you know, a new one. So, but yeah, I would constantly have to switch. Like, if I was doing a video, I'd have to use that mic, and then if I was doing a stream, I'd use my other mic. So now I could just use one. Like, this thing right here is going to be my all-purpose microphone. Sound all right. Not good, all right. I don't expect to sound amazing right out of the gate. Like, I know I'm going to have to probably mess around a little bit more. But as long as I, you know, I'm clear, like, you can clearly hear me, you know, that's all that matters. As long as there's not this irritating, you know, noise in the background, like high-pitched noise. Which is what happened with my old mic. That's basically how I knew it was done. Yeah, both movies are okay. So we are thinking of the same thing. But yeah, last time I saw The Ring, honestly, probably was back in like the early to late 2000s. That's probably the last fucking time. Probably the late 2000s is when I saw that movie. So I don't remember much. I remember a tiny bit. It's something I'll have to watch again though, because it has been a minute. I went back and played some Twilight Princess last night, and finished the 4th dungeon. Dude, I'm jealous. I need to play that. Favorite game series of all time is Zelda and God of War. I do remember you talking about God of War a lot. I need to, you know, actually, speaking of God of War, I used to play like the originals, like the original trilogy a lot when I was a kid. But since then, I haven't really touched the series until like recently when I actually went back and played. At least started the 1 and 2 remaster on the Vita, just for lulz. I just kind of was feeling like, you know, I was in the mood for like a hack and slash, just because I was, you know, I've been coming off of playing Ninja Gaiden, like the Ninja Gaiden games. which, by the way, awesome. I played 1 through 3, the Master Collection, on my Switch, which not really the most ideal place to play it, but I had a lot of fun regardless. Oh, fucking awesome, dude. It's the first time playing through those games, like, proper. If you guys haven't played those, you definitely should. Like, they're so good. They're hard. They're hard, and it takes a bit to get used to them, but, like, once you do, man, once it clicks, oh, dude. It's one of my favorite fucking game franchises now. I mean, I've always enjoyed them, even as a kid, but as a kid, obviously, I wasn't able to get very far. Like, I was lucky to get past the first fucking level, dude. You know? But yeah, maybe I'll stream. Maybe I'll stream Ninja Gaiden. I did just purchase Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, which is like a, I think a remaster or remake. I don't know, one of those two of Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma. So, with some changes. Obviously, like a visual. You know, the biggest thing being like a visual overhaul. But yeah, maybe I'll stream that. I don't know if that's something you guys would like to see. I could also stream the Master Collection as well. Do like some hard difficulty runs. Even though I suck at those games, but it would be kind of fun. Oh, dude, Ninja Gaiden 3, man, is so underrated. At least, like, Razor's Edge. Like, I've seen gameplay of the original Ninja Gaiden 3, and I'm like, that game definitely looked like it had some fucking problems. But I feel like they did make the game a lot better with Razor's Edge. I mean, it still has its problems, obviously, but, like, man, they really salvaged honestly the train wreck that game was. Again, just looking back at gameplay of the original Ninja Gaiden 3, it didn't look great. Like, there was a lot of issues with it, I think. So, yeah, Razor's Edge, man, is a blast. I think a lot of people hate on that game, but I think it's actually a lot of fun. Not my favorite one, but I mean, I enjoyed all three of them, man. They're all really fun. I think the first one's my favorite, though, the first Ninja Gaiden. Speaking of Ninja Gaiden, you have Ninja Gaiden 4 and Ragebound coming out, dude. Oh, that's going to be awesome. So excited about that. I think Ragebound, it's made by the same people who did the Blasphemous games, I'm pretty sure. Like, oh, dude, that pixel art or whatever, man, that art style they're going with. Oh. Looks so good. And then, of course, Ninja Gaiden 4 is made by Platinum Games. Which, I mean, hell yeah. Although, I'm a little worried because I don't know if it's going to feel like Ninja Gaiden. I hope it still has that Ninja Gaiden feel, you know? Anyway. Chaz spawns when you go rescue Athena after you go kill him. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering that. I was like, wait, why isn't Chaz here? So yeah, that makes sense. Basically, when you go back through, right? I'm barely a year old. Damn. I only remember playing the original Ninja Gaiden 3 on PS3. We were like 8. I tried Ninja Gaiden 1. It was way too damn hard. You should try it again, though. I don't know when you played that, but yeah, like, trust me, it is hard at the beginning, but you actually really get the hang of it. Dude, you know who I've been watching? Who's like a god at Ninja Gaiden 1 is, he goes by JTB123, I think that's his channel name. And by JTB, I mean like Jay and then TB. So if you search him up, he's got some really good Ninja Gaiden 1 tutorials. Mainly like Ninja Gaiden Black, But I mean, they essentially, a lot of them still apply with like Sigma, and even I think the first game, to an extent, like the original, because there's like 3 different versions of that game. But dude, like watch his beginner's guide walkthrough, because he's got like a walkthrough for each difficulty, like on Sigma, which is like, you know, that's the Master Collection version. That's probably the version you were playing. So, dude, so good. He's got the best fucking tips. He's so good at that game. And I feel like I've gotten a lot better just from watching his videos. Not necessarily ready to, you know, maybe to tackle hard difficulty, not quite ready to tackle anything else. Although you do have to play through each difficulty to actually get to the next one in that game, so. Once again, the soundtrack makes me want to play Red Out again, dude. Fuck. Yesterday I was playing Twilight Princess on the Dolphin emulator with a PS4 controller. There you go. I heard that the original Ninja Gaiden games on NES are pure evil. Yeah, I haven't played those. I have not played those. But I'm sure they are. Speaking of those, I did buy the Messenger, which kind of looks like it looks definitely inspired by Ninja Gaiden, like those old school ones. I did buy that on the Switch because it was like really cheap on the eShop. And I'm excited to try it out, actually. I wasn't really super interested in it before, but now I am. And I think, was it that game that people were telling me was connected? I think that it's connected to the same world. Like it's connected to Sea of Stars, like that game. Like it's the same world, I think. I could be wrong though. I swear people were saying that though. That's another game I want to play. I have so many games I want to play, guys. It's like I have the most backlog, the most games in my backlog than yeah, I have any right to have. Like it's insane how many games I need to play here. Not even just in my Steam library, like, but just like, oh god, like with my other consoles, my many other consoles that I have, and not even just digitally, like physically, I have a lot of fucking games. I don't know what I'm doing. I really need to like cut back on buying games. I've been better at it, honestly, but it's still something I struggle with a lot. Like just the other week, I just went to. Do I still have that picture? Also, I wonder if I have a picture of my setup. It's like probably an old picture at this point because I've like my physical game collection. I mean, I don't know if I can find that on my phone. It would be an old picture anyway. I don't know if yeah, I'd have to take an updated one, but let me show you. I have so many pictures of my cats on here, man. There's a cute one of my cats named Tangy. Tangy being a reference to Animal Crossing, the character from Animal Crossing. I've got three cats and one dog. I know I don't talk about my pets a lot. I really should. Because, man, my pets are like everything to me, man. This is Tangy and Siffy, or Sif, cuddling together. It's Sif's like I think she's an Akita Husky hybrid, like mix. Anyway, I could go on and on. I've got, yeah, here's my other two cats, Gigi and Skitty. And then what was I going to show you guys? What was I even showing you in the first place? I don't even remember why I was on here. What the fuck was I doing? What was I doing? God, I got sidetracked, man. Does anybody remember why I was on here? I was gonna show y'all something. Oh yeah, I don't think I stored that picture though. Hold on. Pretty sure I sent it to my girlfriend. Yeah. Can I like? Hold on. Just gonna crop this out. Hold on. Anyway, here's the games I got. Local game store. I don't know if you can see it. I got Dead or Alive 5 on the Vita and Geometry Wars Galaxies for the DS. The latter being a game I used to play a lot as a kid. Fucking love that game, dude. If you guys haven't played Geometry Wars, you should. It's so much fun. I think you can get... what's the one you can get on Steam? I'm pretty sure you can get one on Steam. But Galaxies being my favorite, man. That one's so fun. And I, of course, love Dead or Alive. But yeah, I'll have to take a picture, show you guys my actual collection. It's getting pretty crazy. I also have 3 cats. Awesome. I love cats, man. I love dogs and cats. I think I like cats more though, to be honest. I don't know. I'm just more of a cat guy, I guess. One of my cats actually took a shit in one of my mom's. What, really? Oh, man. You know, Gigi. You know, that's the black cat we have. She's been fucking peeing and shitting outside the litter box. Like, I actually, I'm not gonna show it. But I have a video, like, basically, you know, that shows that, because nobody would believe me. Nobody would fucking believe me that that was happening. They would blame it, like, on one of my other cats, Tangy. They would always blame it on him, which I knew he was innocent, but I took a video of Gigi doing it, and, like, just so people would fucking believe me on that, because everybody doesn't like to, you know... Yeah, Tangy's kind of like the scapegoat, you know, he's the one that gets blamed for everything, in my house. But, yeah, that's been a problem as of late. I was planning on playing Silent Hill 1. Still haven't played the Silent Hill games, man. The only one I think I played is 4. Back when I was a kid on the Xbox. It scared the fuck out of me, man. You beat Silent Hill 3? Man, I don't know why. I see a lot of people talking about Silent Hill 1 through 3, but I don't see a lot of people talking about 4. 4 is fucking awesome. Like, from what I remember, it was really sick. I don't know why people don't talk about 4 as much. I always see people talking about 1 through 3, like... I don't know. Is 4 just not, like, people's favorites or something? People just not like 4? Like, it's understandable to not like a lot of the Silent Hill games that came after 4. Like, those are questionable. I think the new Silent Hill 2 remake, though, is pretty good, I've heard. Oh god, I really gotta wrap this up. I know. I'm just having too much fun talking with you guys, just chatting. I really should go get something to eat though. 4 had mixed reception when it came out. How is the music volume, by the way? I feel like it's loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Again, it's so hard for me to judge, like, to be able to gauge the volume, because it's so different from what you guys are hearing. Oh, but I gotta crank it up for this song. Hold on. Oh, I love this song. Europa. Oh, such my favorite location in right out. That's what this track is from, by the way. I played some of Silent Hill Homecoming recently. It was good. Yeah. I don't know. I've heard just iffy things about those, man. I don't know. Like, I just know that they're not made by the original people. Because I think after 4, like 1 through 4 was made by like the same, I think, team. But like after that, like it just, I think Western, like they actually reached out to like Western Studios. I'm pretty sure. Which, yeah. Sometimes that's not a great idea. There's some cases where that's actually not, like, it doesn't turn out to be, like, half bad of an idea. Like, with Dead Rising 2, that's, like, an example, I think, of, like... Still, I mean, some people definitely would argue that Dead Rising 1's still better. But Dead Rising 2, in my opinion, is actually really fucking awesome. After that, though, it kind of goes to shit a little bit, but... Depends on who you ask. But that's actually a case where, like, them... At least for Dead Rising 2, like... where they, you know, them switching, you know, to like a Western studio for developing it, like actually paid off a little bit. Like I still wish they would have stuck with the original team, obviously, but yeah. Yeah, 3, like Dead Rising 3 wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. I played that one. It just got repetitive. Like, it was pretty fun for a while. Like, it's just... I think it was a little too fucking goofy for me. And I know Dead Rising's goofy, but, like, that game just takes it to the next goddamn level, dude. Like... I don't know. And it just got so repetitive. But I enjoyed it enough. 4, yeah. 4 I obviously didn't play, because... Yeah, why would I? That was a dumpster fire. Like, it's like you couldn't avoid, like, if you were a Dead Rising fan, you couldn't not hear about that, like, that the game was not good. So obviously I avoided that like a plague. Yeah, Dead Rising 3, like, the map was just too big. You know, I think that was part of it, like... Now, if you didn't... You know, for me, I actually did all the side quests in that game, which I would not recommend doing, man. Like, some of the side missions are actually pretty fun as well. Like, doing the fighting the psychos and stuff in that game are pretty... It's pretty fun. Like, I like the psychos in that game, but... God, dude, like... It gets so repetitive if you do all the content. If you just stick to, like, just doing some of the side quests and, like, you know... That it'd probably be more enjoyable, but I guess it just differs. Like, you might, like, that's just, you know, how I felt playing it. I don't know. And I know Dead Rising, honestly, like, it can get repetitive. Like, any of the games. Like, the first 2 can as well. It's just, I don't know. The way that they're designed, yeah, I mean, they're not like open worlds, you know. They are pretty open, but they're also not, you know, at the same time. They're not as large as like Dead Rising 3, for example, which is just, I don't know. It was cool seeing it go into an open world, but it didn't work. I don't know. The vehicle customization was kind of cool though. Being able to like add weapons and things to your vehicles was fun. That was kind of a cool mechanic. But yeah, I don't know. For me, like, I'd much rather go back through the first 2 games than play 3 again. 3 just doesn't have the replay value for me. I don't know. And I know I sound like I'm dissing 3 a lot, but I had fun with it for, you know, for what it's worth. I did definitely enjoy it to an extent. I just don't ever see myself playing through it again. Wow, you went through 4. Yeah, I think I heard they somewhat like tried to fix 4, maybe. I don't know, maybe they didn't, but like I think they updated it a little bit and maybe, you know, tried to do a little bit of damage control with that game, but I still think it's not good. You actually played so much Majora's Mask that whenever I play a different Zelda game, I'm thinking the moon's gonna crash. Oh man, that's awesome. Dude, I love fucking Majora's Mask, man. I love it so much. Like once you get used to the time mechanic, it's so fun. And just like for me, like the atmosphere of Majora's Mask, like it's so, I love the dark atmosphere of that game, man. And it's like the locations you go to and just the masks system. I don't know, man. I love it. Like I love Ocarina of Time as well. Like they're both very close to each other in terms of just like, you know, being my favorite. But Majora's Mask is my favorite. The Great Bay Temple was more of a pain in the ass than when I went than when I went through it. Like, you mean the first time you went through it? Because I know, was it that one that you said wasn't that bad? I think you said that one wasn't that bad right before. I'm now of the opinion the Great Bay Temple is not more annoying than the Water Temple. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I haven't played the, you know, it's been so long since I've played the original N64 versions of those Zelda games. So I can't, you know, like, but at least when it comes to the 3DS versions, I can definitely say with confidence, like, the Water Temple is better. Because you don't have to deal with, like, what's nice about the Water Temples, you don't have to deal with a lot of swimming mechanics in that. It's mostly actually just walking underwater, you know, like on the ground underwater with those boots. There is some swimming, but like it's really not like crazy. Like Majora's Mask focuses a lot on the swimming, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of swimming mechanics in video games. It really depends, but especially like some of those older games, like a lot of older games really were obsessed with swimming mechanics, man. I swear to God. I feel like anyway. There's a lot of games growing up that I remember just had swimming mechanics. I'm just like, dude. And so, a lot of them will play pretty poorly as well. It's usually sections I would dread. Speaking of swimming mechanics, though, I wish they would bring back underwater combat in Monster Hunter. Been playing Wilds as of late. It's actually the main thing I've been playing is that, and something that pisses me off about it is that there's actually like sections where you can dive underwater in that game, but it's like an on-rails experience, and it like pisses me off because there's so much around you that like you know you should be able to explore, but you can't. It's so annoying. Another thing I don't like about Wilds is the fact that they got rid of the tracking system from Worlds, but other than that, I love Wilds. I'm having a blast with it. Because it really is just World 2.0 in a way. It's just Why'd they get rid of the tracking system? I don't know. I can't be the only one who loved the tracking system. There's something just so addicting about like tracking monsters, and it's just it makes sense, you know? I mean, in a Monster Hunter game where you're hunting monsters to like track them, you know? I don't know. You've only played the N64 version of Majora's Mask. So you've played both the N64 and 3DS versions of Ocarina of Time. Gotcha. In the N64 version of Ocarina of Time, you have to constantly pause the game and put the iron boots on and off. Yeah, they did fix that in the 3DS version, yes. I think you do what with the touchscreen? Yeah, I can see how that would be annoying. But at least you don't have to deal with stupid swimming mechanics, man. I don't know. I can't imagine the Great Bay Temple on the N64 version with the N64 controller. God, that probably would have been so brutal. You know what I do want to get, though? I want to get those, the ports of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask that are on the GameCube. Like, there's like a master collection for those games, I'm pretty sure. Like, you can play those games on the GameCube. I'm pretty sure they're just direct like, ports. I don't know if there's any quality of life enhancements or anything like that, but I'm sure maybe the frame rate is, like, better since it's on a more powerful console, but I don't know. Thank God I saved states. Yeah. I did it. It was a pain in the ass. Fuck, man. That is one thing I think people can at least agree on with the 3DS version, though, is that it makes that those sections more doable, more enjoyable. Because I know that version's inferior, but like, at least I feel like it improves those mechanics. It makes them a little bit more tolerable, and dare I say, enjoyable, actually. Dude, I wish I could just boot up right now. I totally would. If I was like not so hungry right now, which I know I've been saying that for like the past like 40 minutes. I'm still going. I don't know why, but I'm just having so much fun talking to you guys. I really should go though. I should. Oh man. Oh, whoops. Fuck. Oh. Yeah. I probably should head out. This soundtrack though. So good. Zelda 1 and 2. I need to play those, man. I haven't played the classics. I think I maybe have played like, was it a Link to the Past or Link's Awakening? I think I played one of those as a kid, but yeah. I think the closest I got to playing a classic Zelda as a kid was playing Four Swords for the GameCube, which, by the way, that's still something I need to get for my collection, but I love that game. I think people have kind of warmed up to it now, but man, Four Swords, dude, was, as a kid, that was so much fucking fun. I remember renting it from Hollywood Video. I don't know if you guys remember that. That's this is like back when Blockbuster was still a thing and you can rent games and movies. But similar to that, yeah, you had Hollywood Video, and I remember renting it from there. I had a fucking blast, dude. So fun. And I know you're kind of meant to play it with like other people, but like, It works. I remember it worked really well, like in single player, and it was just so charming. I don't know. I loved the old kind of aesthetic that it had, that kind of classic Zelda, you know, aesthetic and point of view. Oh, okay. You're telling me you have Zelda 1 and 2 on a compilation disc. Okay, that doesn't have Link to the Past. Gotcha. The Stray Fairies in Stone Tower weren't actually that tough to find. Yeah. I mean, I still struggled though, at least the first time finding those. Just because that temple in itself is kind of confusing the first time you go through. Like it's pretty confusing. It's the best temple in my opinion though, but it's like it's really like once you flip it upside down, it's just like you kind of have to really mentally get used to that. It's definitely a weird thing to get used to. But. Four Swords Adventures on the GameCube. I wasn't really big on it. Yeah. I know some people just don't like it, but again, it's been so long. Like maybe if I played it now, maybe I wouldn't like it as much. I'm sure I'd still like it though, even if it's just for nostalgia reasons. I don't know, but I'd love to get it and play it. Zelda 2, I have heard about that. I've also heard Zelda 2 is like one of the weakest entries. I think. I've heard that. It's like different. It's kind of a different type of experience, I think, isn't it? Hardest is probably Majora's Mask. Yeah, Majora's Mask is pretty tough. It is like the whole time mechanic, especially if you're playing on the original Majora's Mask. I don't think you have as much leeway. I think in the 3DS one they've actually kind of made it a little easier. Because I think didn't they introduce the song of like not double time, or was that? It's the one that slows down time. Or was that already in the original? I swear they introduced like a new song that helps you with the time management aspect. I know the 3DS one gets a lot of fucking hate, but I like it. I don't know. It's just fun. I love playing on my DS, my 3DS, and it looks so good on there, man. Like just the visuals. I don't know. It's just I like it. I don't know. Even if it's like objectively like not as good as the original, but what is it called? It's the song like that slows time. I think is that the one I'm thinking of? I don't know. I hope I'm not crazy. Anyway, guys, I really need to get out of here. I need to go. Didn't really think I would be sitting here rambling or just talking for like almost an hour at this point. But here we are. I gotta say, I love this mic. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope it sounds as good as it, that I'm hoping it does. Like I said, I'll probably kind of mess around with it a little bit more, but yeah, that's the one. Inverted Song of Time. That's the one I'm thinking of. Was that in the original? But anyway, I do want to thank you guys for watching, hanging out. George, it was great to talk to you, man. Even though, I mean, really, like, yeah, I did go for like an additional 40 minutes since you got here, so you really didn't actually get here at the end of the stream, technically. I know I did stop playing the game, but it was still nice to get to talk to you and stuff, Because honestly, this stream's been kind of slow in terms of like the chat. Until you came in, there was not as much activity. Which I appreciate, by the way. I appreciate you coming in because I always look forward to talking because you come in and you like to talk, which I appreciate. Not to say I don't appreciate the people who lurk, because I myself, I'm a lurker a lot of the times in streams. I know what that's like. I appreciate anybody who's watching, even if you're just lurking. But it is nice to be able to have an act, like, you know, even if it's semi-active chat, you know, it makes the streams more enjoyable for me. So, anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and yeah, I hope to see you all in the next one. Y'all take care. Peace out, everybody.